G'day beautiful humans. Someone has private messaged me asking for a new extended rear facing video, like an explanation. So let's go through it. So here is my Priya. It is rear facing. My daughter turns 3 next month. She's quite happy and her shoulders are somewhere in between the first and second marker. Now, one of the main reasons why rear is significantly safer is when a child is rear facing. If you have an accident, they're going to push into the seat and the seat does all the work, not their body. So they push into the seat supports them and takes the vast majority of the weight off them. Even if you get hit from the back, they may jolt forward briefly, but they're still going to whip forwards and be supported by the car seat. And same as in the sides. So it has a significant injury reducing effect for rear facing because it takes a lot of those forces off baby. Now this is my 7-year-old's Mexicosi Luna. She still has a little bit of time left in it. So when a child is strapped in forward facing, it's the child whipping forward and their body taking the brunt of the force in an accident, not child restraint. So harness and skeletal frame taking the force of the accident versus the body of the car seat taking the vast majority of the. So ultimately, rear is significantly safer for as long as possible and as long as they fit under the relevant height markers on their child restraint. It really does take so much of the forces out of a child in regards to an accident because of that cradling effect and the car seat taking a lot of those loads. Whereas, like I mentioned, when forward facing, it's the harness taking that force. And when a child is of an appropriate age and appropriate bone and muscle development and physical development, a forward facing impact is much less of an issue. But the problem is, young children are so much more vulnerable in a car because their heads are bigger in proportion to their body. Their neck muscles are less developed, their vertebrae haven't fused together, and their bones in general are just way softer than an adult's are. So ultimately, as long as you keep your child rear facing as long as possible, then harness as long as possible, booster as long as possible, etc., you're doing the best you can for your child. And that's all we can really ask for, is do the best you can.